Welcome to this week's Bible Trivia Quiz, where we explore the enlightening parables from the Bible. In this week's episode, we delve into 15 thought-provoking questions about biblical parables in part 1 of our parable series. Next week, we'll uncover 15 more parables. Thank you, subscribers. We appreciate your support. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to our Bible trivia community. Let's go into the quiz. Who told the parable of the Good Samaritan? Was it Paul, Peter, John, or Jesus? Jesus told this story as we see in Luke 10. In the parable of the prodigal son, what did the son ask for? Was it his inheritance, his brother's share, a job, or a house? He asked for his inheritance, as seen in Luke 15. In the parable of the sower, what does the seed represent? Is it money, the word of God, people, or sin? If your answer is the word of God, you're correct. You may read more in Matthew 13. In the parable of the mustard seed, the kingdom of heaven is like a mustard seed that fell on good soil, was sown in a field, grew into a tree, or was lost. The answer is B, was sown in a field. This parable is in Matthew 13. In the parable of the lost sheep, how many sheep did the shepherd have left? Was it 50, 100, 99, or 1,000? It was 99. He lost one sheep, yet the shepherd left the 99 and went searching for the one that was lost, as we see in Luke 15. And just like this shepherd, God never gives up on us. In the parable of the unforgiving servant, how much did the first servant owe the king? Was it 100 denarii, 10,000 talents, 500 denarii, or was it 7 talents? It was 10,000 talents. This parable is in Matthew 18. In the parable of the rich fool, what did the rich man do with his crops? Did he sell them, give them away, build bigger barns, or did he burn them? In Luke 12, we see he built bigger barns. In the parable of the 10 virgins, what did the wise virgins bring with their lamps? Extra wicks, extra oil, matches, or candles? According to Matthew 25, they brought extra oil. The foolish virgins didn't. In the parable of the talents, how many servants were given talents? 2, 3, 4, or 5? If you answered 3, you are correct. The story is in Matthew 25. In the parable of the workers in the vineyard, how much were the workers paid? 1 denarius, 10 denarii, 100 denarii, or nothing? According to Matthew 20, they were paid 1 denarius. In the parable of the lost coin, how many coins did the woman have originally? 5, 10, 50, or 100? She originally had 10 according to Luke 15. In the parable of the 2 sons, what did the first son refuse to do? Go to his brother's wedding, work in the vineyard, pay his debts, or eat with his family? He refused to work in the vineyard, as we see in Matthew 21. In the parable of the rich man and Lazarus, where did Lazarus go after he died? Was it hell? Was it heaven? Was it Abraham's bosom? Or was it purgatory? It was Abraham's bosom, as seen in Luke 16. In the parable of the unjust judge, who kept bothering the judge? Was it a widow, a king, a servant, a politician? It was a widow. In Luke 18, we learn that Jesus told his disciples this parable to propel them to always pray and to never give up. This message is for you and I as well. Keep praying, trust God, and never ever give up. Final question. In the parable of the Pharisee and the tax collector, who was justified before God? Was it both of them, neither of them? Or was it the Pharisee? Or was it the tax collector? According to Luke 18, it was the tax collector. Thank you for joining us for part 1 of our parable series. We'd love to hear how you did, so please share your results in the comments below. Stay tuned for next week when we'll explore 15 more enlightening parables. A big thank you to our subscribers for your continued support. If you haven't subscribed yet, we invite you to join our Bible trivia community by hitting the subscribe button. May the Lord bless you and yours.